What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the Soundcore Space A40s. Today they'll go up against the Sony LinkBuds S. This should be another one of those very interesting head-to-heads. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we are back in. We've got the Soundcore Space A40s continuing their gauntlet run. Next up is the Sony LinkBuds S. So let's go ahead and talk price. The Sonys, they come in originally at 199 at launch. I've seen them on sale for as low as 149. You can get these on Sony's website as well as on Amazon. As far as the Soundcore Space A40s, they come in at $100. You can get these on Soundcore's website and also on Amazon. As usual, I'll leave links in the description below so you can take advantage of those prices. All right, let's go ahead and talk specs with the LinkBuds S. They do have Bluetooth 5.2. The codecs that they support are SBC, AAC, and LDAC. They do have ANC, high, very good level of ANC on them. Not the level of the XM4s, but they are very good. Uh, I think they do. I'm not sure. We'll have to do an ANC challenge on that. But oops, look at me fumbling them. They do have a very good ANC. As far as battery life, the earbuds themselves, you can get up to 6 hours of playback on the batteries. You include the case, you can get up to 20 hours. The case does support wireless charging, or excuse me, not wireless charging, but quick charge. 5 minutes to get you an hour of playback time. There is no wireless charging for the case. You only charge through the USB-C port on the back. And as far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX4. As far as the Soundcore Space A40s, they have Bluetooth 5.2. They also support AAC, SBC, and LDAC. They do have active noise canceling, which they say create uh reduce excuse me reduces noise up to 98%. I have to say it is very good ANC. As far as battery life, with the earbuds, you can get up to 10 hours on the earbuds, which is fantastic, especially with earbuds this small. Then with the case included, you can get up to 50 hours of playback time. They do support quick charge, 10 minutes to get you 4 hours of playback time on the earbuds. And the case does support wireless charging. As far as special features, you do have multi-point connection with the earbuds. And as far as water resistance, the earbuds themselves are also rated at IPX4. All right, so we got some similarities, some differences as far as settings or specs rather, but very interesting. So let us continue. All right, let's go ahead and get one of each out so we can take a look at their size and we can do a little quick comparison of them. As you can see, both of them are fairly small, very compact earbuds. The Space A40s is a little bit more compact, which is makes it even more impressive about the battery life and everything. As you can see, very of them, both of them very not aerodynamic, but ergonomic. Uh, both of them very light feeling earbuds. Uh, I do love the way the this LinkBuds S takes some cues from the XM4s, and I do love on the Soundcore side. I do love the teardrop aesthetic as well as the contrasting color scheme here. Let's go ahead and let me grab my phone and we can take a look at them in air. All right, let's go ahead and pull up some pictures here. All right, we'll start off. Let's see what we got first up. We will have the Space A40s. As you can see here, this is how it looks in the air. Very discreet. Doesn't fill up the entire ear well, but that's okay. You do get a secure fit once you go ahead and do the twist and lock in place. They do not come out. They do not budge. You get it's very light also, so there is no ear fatigue, and I do not feel any type of pressure in the ear canal due to the secure fit. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the LinkBuds S here. All right, so here we go. And here's a picture of the LinkBuds S. Again, a little bit bigger than the Space A40s, and but still a very light fit, very comfortable. Um, and of course, again, no air fatigue from using them in long term, and no pressure in the ear canal from the seal. So both of them are very comfortable for long term usage. Um, I could recommend both of them if that's a criteria that you're looking for. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get them paired up. We're gonna start off with the LinkBuds S, and we're gonna walk through their apps. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the LinkBuds S already paired up, so let's go ahead and jump into their app. All right, first thing you see at the top, you have. Let's see if I can get a little better picture here because of the white section here. You've got the name of the link buzz. You have your codec that they're using. Of course, you got a picture of the earbuds and case with their respective battery levels. All right. First up, you have your status. You got your adaptive controls. Right now, it's set to headphone state. You got your headphone state. Ambient control is centered off. Uh, then we'll go into that a little bit later. And of course, you got your audio name in case you're listening to music. You got your audio controls, play, pause, skip, and reverse tracks, and you have your volume slider. All right, moving on to sound. Here you will have your ambient controls. I have it turned off. Where you have, let's go ahead and you have noise canceling in ambient mode, ambient sound. Ambient sound, of course, you can click on that. You will have your slider. You can slide up and back to see exactly how much ambient noise you want to incorporate. All right, and of course you can vote. Check the box here to focus on voice. That way it suppresses noise around it and focuses on your voice that someone's talking to you. And of course you got noise canceling. It reduces the noise uh, around you. Obviously, I do not have the earbuds in my ear, so they don't give you that option. But we're gonna move on real fast here to keep things going. All right, then of course you got your speak to chat option here. If you turn that on, basically, if you start talking while music is playing, it will either lower the music, so that way you can have a conversation. Then once you're done talking, after so many seconds, it returns back to the original sound. You got your equalizer here. Right now, I have it set to off because we do natural sound tests when we do them. But if you hit there, you hit the drop down, you can go through various different. Let me go back this way. Various different set preset versions options rather. And then of course you have your manual. Then you have two custom EQ settings that you could use for it. And then of course you have off, which we keep that on. If you hit the gear bot here, you can go ahead and access the graphic equalizer and clear bass lever there. I have all that turned off for the sound test. All right, moving on. You've got 360 reality audio setup. That's if you use that 360 reality app or service. Gives you that surround sound feel when you're listening to music, almost like a concert feel. You can get that set up. You got your Bluetooth quality. I have mine set to prioritizing stable connection because I'm not using LDAC. Normally, if you do have a phone or a device that supports LDAC that you want to use these earbuds with, you want to go ahead and prioritize sound quality that allows you to use that codec. All right, then of course you got the DSEE Extreme, which which would it helps out with compressed audio. If you turn that on, it gives you a better sound for compressed audio. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to system. Here, where you can go to your voice assistant, you can set that up. I have mine set to do not use. That way, I can use the earbuds independently. You can do your touch screen, your touch controls. You can go ahead and hit the gear button. You can do Single, all of them for uh, left and right earbud. You can do single tap, double tap, triple tap, continuous hold for the left and the right earbud. Only for the right earbud, you get the single, double tap, and triple tap features. You do not get to press and hold on the right earbud. I don't understand why, but that's that's the way they have it set up. And then you can always go ahead and make those adjustments. Yes, I want to exit out of here. All right, so then of course you got your ambient sound controls, similar to what we had on the status on the status page. All right, then of course your quick access. You can set these up so if you double tap, if you want to enable like a audio service, a streaming service like Spotify or Endo, I think. And then of course you can triple tap and they'll give you those two quick accesses if you really want to use that. Then you got your optimal ear tips test, basically to let you know if you're having have the good seal and everything like that. And of course, you got your auto power off options. You've got play pause when you take the earbuds out. Always turn that on. You got your voice notifications. So if you got emails or anything like that, they'll read it off to you, and you can select your perspective language. Then of course you got your automatic down software download. Always keep that on just in case updates come through. Then you can initialize settings. You can basically reset everything back to default if you would like to. And of course, you got your services. This is here where you can utilize any audio service that you may have, such as Spotify, Endo, and such, with these earbuds. And that is a quick look run through of the Sony headphones app for the LinkBuds S. Very deep, a lot of options in it, some redundancy, but other than that, that is the quick walkthrough. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the Soundcore Space A40s paired up, and we'll walk through the Soundcore app. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We've got the Space A40s already paired up, so let's go ahead and jump into their app. All right, here we go. All right, first up, you got the picture of the earbuds there. You got the name of the earbuds and the respective battery levels for each of them below. Start off right here. You got your ambient sounds. You got noise canceling. You got normal, and then you have transparency mode. Under noise canceling, you do have different modes. You can select them. You can select manual mode, which is what I have here. You can at least dial it. Use this dial to dial it if you want weak. You can go back to moderate. You can go to strong. I'm at strong all the time. I like mine there. Or you can select adaptive mode there, which would basically automatically set it for yourself. If you go over to transparency mode, again, you also have modes. You can set it to fully transparent or voice mode, basically, which again, like the LinkBuds S, you can focus on the person talking to you and deaden the ambient noise around you guys. All right. Moving on, we'll put that back on there. And you got your controls. Tap on that. You can do single, double, and tap and hold for 2 seconds. All right. You can turn it off and on. If you want, you can toggle that switch there. Then you can do it for the left and right earbud. Okay, and you can do each tap for each. All right. So then, and of course, you can select whichever one you want them to do independently. Okay. So then, moving on, you got your Hear ID. Basically, what you do is you have earbuds in, you run the test, and based on your test results, they'll create a hearing profile for you, for based on left and right ear. So they'll go ahead and give it to you to tell you exactly what it is, and then you can also turn it off and on if you want to utilize that setting or not. And of course, then you have your sound effects here. Obviously, you got your Hear ID, which I just talked about. You got your default signature sound. You got your default sounds, which are your presets, rather. I got Soundcore signature checked off, but you do have a bunch of option of preset um, settings for your audio that you can go ahead and take advantage of in that aspect. Or you have your custom one where you can double tap on that again, and then you have the graphic equalizer. You can create your own settings that you want to use. Right now, I have it zeroed out for the sound test. Then, of course, I think you add up to 2 or 3 custom presets, but you should be good to go there. All right, and then of course, if you go up here, hit up in the gear up in the upper right, it will take you into further settings. All right, again, picture of the earbuds, let you know the firmware version. You can do your sound modes. Here's where you can select between connection, or if you want to do sound, that's use sound. Again, if you're using LDAC, you want to select that. If your phone or device supports it. And then, of course, I have mine set for connection quality and everything there. Then, of course, you got your touch tones. You can turn that on and off. I always have that turned on. Wind noise reduction option. I always have that turned on. Gaming mode. If you play games, if you use them with like a tablet or your phone and you play games, you want to have that gaming mode, you can turn that on. You got your fit test, the device list. If you tap on that, you can go ahead and turn this where you can turn on your multi-point feature or turn it off if you like. And then of course you got your uh, list of devices, and of course you got a list of devices here that they were already paired to that you can switch between. All right, and then of course you got your auto off, power off. I have mine set for 30 minutes of inactivity. They will turn off the earbuds, helps with battery life. And of course you got your firmware, your update firmware. Then you got your find device in case you lose the earbud. You can use that to find your missing earbud. And you got your help and quick start guide. So, and that's basically it for the one core app for the Space A40s. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get a mic test put up, and then we're going to do a sound test for each, starting off with the LinkBuds S. So stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a crowded location.
All right, we are back in. We got the Sony LinkBuds S already paired up, as you can see here. So let's go ahead and jump into some songs. First up, we're gonna do Eminem. Let's go. Already, bass hitting hard. Already, Sony's good, known for their bass. Just a good sound. Vocal sound good, but that bass is just ridiculous. Man, just a great bass. It's just pounding. Now I'm trying. Okay, vocals are good, but you got that. You got that. That. All right, you get that. You get that good combination of that real punchy, aggressive bass, but yet it doesn't overpower the vocals in the track. So you can hear the verses, you can hear the lyrics real clear, and but you get that bang, that aggressive, that muscular bass, and then now let's go ahead and switch over. I just really liked how that sound. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to a different genre. We'll go over here. We're gonna hit let's go and do Lenny Kravitz. That give us actually, yeah, we're gonna do Lenny Kravitz. All right, so let's see how we sound. Excuse me. Okay. Now you're getting a wide open. You're getting like a wide open sound. The vocals sound okay. You got a good balance. It's balanced nicely. But again, we're at my favorite volume level, and the vocals in this genre sound a little low. So you may want to use the equalizer to bring the treble up a little bit when listening to this genre of music. Again, you got good over. It's a good sound. All right, it's not as clean as in this genre. Is not as clean as I would like it to be, but it's a good sound. Um, let's go over to one more one song real quick. We'll hit Kenny G's "Going Home" and see how we do with instrumentals. All right, here we go. We starting up. Okay, again, a warm start to it. That's nice and warm. Okay. Again, this is a primary saxophone on this. It's out front and it is represented nicely as being the front instrument in the whole thing. You got good I'm gonna say good separation when it comes to the background instruments. It's a balance with them all, so it's good. It's a really good sound. Um, Sony does do a good job when it comes to the balanced sound. Uh, but like I said, when it came to the vocals, in Eminem song and then in Lenny Kravitz song, well, actually in the Eminem song, I don't know, maybe it might have been the track or something, but it sounded like the vocals could have been a little louder. Treble could have been turned up a little bit. With the Lenny Kravitz song, it took a different turn where it still had the bass. It turned it down maybe a notch, and that allowed the treble and mids to to seem or sound a little bit higher uh, at that point. So it worked out. And then now on this song, you got the good balance instrumental wise from the background. Separation was okay. Um, but real spatial. Everything was space. It was wide open. It was a nice sound, and the lead saxophone came through and was prominent as it should be in that song, and it was a clean sound. Uh, could I'm just gonna leave it there. It was just a clean sound, and all three songs sound good coming through the LinkBuds S. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and get these switched out, and we're going to have the Space A40s run through the sound test. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Space A40s already paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into some music. First up, Godzilla. Let's get it. We're at my volume level. Again, good bass, great bass. Just the update gives it much better bass. Okay, not as powerful as the LinkBuds S, but still good bass. And the vocals are nice and clear. Okay, so the bass is good. It's not on the LinkBuds level as far as an aggressive punchy bass, but uh, it will definitely do the trick way better than they were when when they were first released, and the original sound, the update that came out leaps and bounds better than it was before. All right, let's go ahead and jump into which one we did. We did Kenny G, or not Kenny G yet. We did Lenny. So let's go ahead and jump into his track and see how they sound. All right. Again, a good balanced sound. You get better separation than on the LinkBuds S. Uh, it sounds a little quieter. I don't know, but it you get a good balance with the guitars and the keyboard, and no, I'm sorry, not keyboard, but the guitars on here, the drums, the kick drum is recessed a little bit. Again, it's a good sound, sounds good. But you just you can definitely tell the difference when between the LinkBuds S and the A40s when it comes to the bass in that genre of music. Um, you can definitely tell the difference there. Like I said, so all right, let's go ahead and move on to Kenny G real fast. All right, let's see how it does with instrumentals. Let's see how it do. All right, now see now that's weird because now it's a little more warmer than it was with the Lenny Kravitz song, but I think that has to do with more of the mids and treble. Now that I think about it more, again, you get nice, nice sound separation from the background instruments. The lead saxophone is prominent and clear. Um, it sounds good. Sounds really good. It's going to be tough to decide. It's going to be tough to choose between these two. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right, you got a good sound. The I believe in my opinion, the lead saxophone in this on this song was a little bit more cleaner than on the LinkBuds S. Uh, but it's still a good, again, a good sound. You got good separation. The which is actually the separation was a little bit better than on the LinkBuds S. But all right, I'm gonna save all that for my final thoughts on these. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this cleaned up and then I'll be right back. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back with my final thoughts. The Gauntlet Series for the Space A40s. Their opponent in this video is the Sony LinkBuds S. Um, I have to admit, uh, with the update, the Space A40 sound really good with that bass. It's not as powerful as the LinkBuds S. Um, but you do get good bass out of them and everything and clearer sound uh for the Space A40s. The LinkBuds S does have, like I said, that punchy bass. They have good sound. Um, but you can obviously tell that it's the treble and mids are dialed back naturally a little bit when listening to it. It's still like I said, still a good sound, but you can definitely tell the difference when you're comparing the two. Um it's gonna be tough. Um I would if I had to choose between which one of these two I would go with, man, I don't know. I guess if I had to and I could only take one and base it on strictly sound. We're not talking special features or anything like that. Doing just strictly sound, uh natural sound. I guess I guess I go with the A40s. I guess I would go with them because they got good bass. They do have the graphic equalizer where you can fine tune uh that bass, you can increase it and everything like that. Uh, the the LinkBuds S do have great bass, and they do have a graphic equalizer as well, so you can uh fine tune that as well. But I think I would give the nod to the Space A40s in this one, not by much, not by much, and you can't go wrong with in my opinion, you can't go wrong with either one. But if you're going to make that decision as far as which one to base it on, uh, like I said, I'm basing it strictly on sound. But if you want to break into the features and everything like that, by leaps and bounds, it'd be the Space A40s. because of the battery life and the multi-point feature on these guys. Um, and the wireless charging. Uh, but again, both of them are really good earbuds, and I could recommend both of them to anybody. But in this contest, head to head, this contest, Space A40s gets the win. All right, well that's it for the this chapter of the Gauntlet series for the Space A40. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to join me on here on my journey, uh, doing these videos, doing these reviews, unboxings, comparisons, and everything, please go ahead and subscribe and then hit the notification bell when you that way you'll know when videos drop. You can also follow me on Skype. Oh, excuse me, Skype. There I go again with that. What is I use it at work and I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but I mean Twitter and Instagram at Ron on Tech. I usually try to put notifications out there to let you guys know when videos are upcoming, unboxings and such. Um, Again, thanks for coming out, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Space A40s get the win. Peace.